fans, to your 9 News game of the week right here at Beat Digger Stadium between your Brush Beat Diggers and your Arvada Bulldogs pregame show, brought to you by Northeastern Junior College. From Plains to Possibilities, NJC has the education path for you. Learn more about NJC and set up a tour today at njc.edu. We'll get your keys to the contest, brought to you by B&B Appliance here in a moment. Tyler Carmin with you alongside Ron Albo as we get ready to bring you your Week 5 matchup. Brush comes into tonight 4-0. The visiting Bulldogs are 1-3. This is Brush's homecoming week as well. Ron, was it a fun week at school?
Oh, it was a great week. I mean, anytime you can have homecoming, and you look forward to that, you know, with the school spirit gets behind us. Everybody was very involved with all the activities that went on. And then, of course, you know, just kind of a little icing on the cake with having 9 News come up here and us being chosen as the game of the week. There was a lot of voting that had to go on during the week, and at times we were falling behind a little bit between the University and Eaton game, but you know, the Brush Beat Digger fan base that's out there voted, pulled it ahead, and we got the win, and all of a sudden we got 9 News here, and what a great atmosphere for those guys to come out here, showcase our town, our football team to the Denver area that gets to watch the 9 News. So I'm really excited about it. I was here for some of the pregame stuff they did. They had down there, they were interviewing some of our students. Our students sang the school song. They gave a little history on the Brush Beat Diggers, and they even had some beats that they dug up out of the field, Tyler.
Looks like it's going to be a good harvest this year, too. Yep. Starting lineup brought to you by Stubbs. Sports fans, when you're traveling, you need one stop that has it all. On I-76, take exit 66A in Wiggins at Stubbs. First for your Arvada Bulldogs, they go with number 2, Jaden Roybal, number 7, Isaac Martinez, number 9, Darian O'Reilly, number 13, Jaden Martinez, number 24, Jacob Sanchez, number 26, Ethan Villegas, number 50, Tristan Dollahide, number 55, Danny Henriquez Jimenez, number 56, Calvin Stewart, number 58, Jonathan Romero, and number 77. They are led by head coach Ron Alman. Now for your hometown Brush Beat Diggers, they go with number 6, Landon Mesh, number 7, Eric Rico, number 12, Thatcher Queen, number 17, Jolani Thomas, number 38, Dylan Krob, number 44, Richie Bruno, number 55, Devin Cox, number 59, Andrew Herrera, number 60, Austin Lay, number 68, Chase Pollard, and number 77, Eli Klein. That's your starting lineup, brought to you by Stubbs. Fabian Valles is out with an injury, so Chase Pollard, the junior, is going to start on the O-line. So that'll be a good opportunity for him. He's a big kid. Let's hope he can get out and move. Yeah, got to have those quick guys on the offensive line. I'm sure that, you know, as coach got a chance to watch him play this year and get a chance to watch him in practice, feel pretty confident that he can step right in and do the job for Giovanni. So we're looking forward to a great game from him. He got some time towards the end of the game last week down the goal line, made some good blocks from the left tackle spot. So it'll be a good opportunity for him. We're going to go ahead and turn up the mic a little bit, and we'll let you guys listen in on the anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, would I direct your attention towards the flag on the southeast corner of the field. Please rise and remove your hats as we honor America as the colors are posted by VFW 3551. And the anthem played this evening courtesy of the Brush High School Band under the direction of Darlene Miner.
A wonderful job by the Brush Band as always. Keys to the contest brought to you by B&B Appliance. With over 30 years of experience, B&B Appliance can help match the appliances to your needs. Stop by at 502 Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. Looks like Brush is not giving up any size to this team, Ron. I would say my key to the contest is impose your will.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to be a very interesting game. Obviously, Brush is going to want to get things started on both sides of the ball. Go ahead and get that offensive line going, run the ball, and on the defensive side, rely on those front 5 guys, front 4 guys, whatever defense are running in there to make sure that they stop any kind of progress that Arvada is going to try and get going. So, should be a very interesting game. I mean, obviously these games, you're looking at it on paper, 4-0, 1-3. You're thinking, okay, well, it's an easy game, but you know what? You can never take none of these games lightly because every team comes ready to play every Friday night, and especially on the stage tonight with like I said, 9 News being here, our homecoming. What a great chance for those guys to come and try to spoil our homecoming. So we'll look for Brush to make sure that they come out very strong, and they want to come away with a victory in this homecoming game.
When's the last time Brush was 5-0?
Probably the 2014 season,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, when we went 13-0 and won the state championship here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Coach Rosenbach would love to get there.
Yeah, and that's great for Coach Rosenbach. This as being his 3rd year at the helm of this team right now.
A lot of seniors.
A lot of seniors. Mm-hmm. And it's that 3-year process. I know coaching with Coach Streitz back in 2000, we went 2000. Year by year, we got one more win, and by year number 3, things just started to turn around. And then from year 3 on, I mean, we were pretty much in the playoffs for 13 straight years. So that was pretty good.
Coin toss is wrapping up. Arvada is going to receive the opening kickoff. Brush is in their home unis, gray pants, maroon tops, maroon helmets, yellow numbers. Arvada, red pants, white jerseys. Blue helmets? I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think it's more of a gray.
Yeah.
More of a gray
What's
helmet.
more important is I can read their numbers.
Yeah, you're right. And this uniform configuration for Brush right now is a little more difficult to read these uniforms because of the sublimation on them, the way that they're set up, and it's kind of blends a little bit. So you really gotta have your eyes got to work overtime tonight.
When they're designing the jerseys, no one ever asks the radio guys.
Don't ask
Nobody ever stands up in a booth up high and looks down. They never ever think of that.
Yeah, we don't have the luxury of a monitor here like the college and the pro ranks.
That would be so.
Yeah, that'd be so great. Watching replay and everything would be great.
Be able to draw on it too.
Yes,
that'd be awesome. Rico will tee it up at the 40-yard line. They're going to kick it south to north. 2 return man deep, standing inside the 10-yard line for the Bulldogs. The senior quarterback, Rico, will handle the kickoff duty. Start of the first quarter brought to you by Better Electric. They cover all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. We are underway. Line drive kick, caught at the 10. Right in the middle of the field. That's number 13 for the Bulldogs. He's going to turn it up the sideline. Good return here down his sideline, pushed out around the 40-yard line.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You start the game off with a great kickoff return. You're in deep territory now. You shorten the field up for their offense to make things happen.
The senior, Jaden Martinez, was the return man there for Arvada. They're going to mark him at the 43-yard line. That's where Arvada will take over inside their own territory. They're going to split a man out either side.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 43, first and 10 Bulldogs.
Pistol set here, 2 running backs to either side of the quarterback, 1 behind him. Man in motion right to left. They're going to throw the swing pass out to him. Wrapped up by Dylan Craw. Pickup of a couple there. That is Jaden Roybal, his first catch of the game.
And made it just very easy. Got that running back out in the flat right there, little open spot, tossed him the ball, let him do some work with it.
To the hurry up here, same formation, man split out either side. High snap, handoff. Going nowhere, met by a host of beat diggers there. Quarterback for Arvada, number 10, Noah Austin Davis.
And that play was sniffed out really quick. And the thing about it with that high snap made that play a slow developer, and Brush was able to react real quick.
They're going to go 4 wide here. Pistol set, running back directly behind Davis. Going to go across the middle. Passes behind his intended man. That's number 7. Pass falls incomplete.
Isaac Martinez falls incomplete. In on the coverage, number 6, Landon Mesh. Brings up 4th down.
Jacob Sanchez is the sophomore running back for the Bulldogs. Bring up 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised if Brush tries to bring a punt block on the far side right now, the way they're lined up.
Not a very deep set for the punt here. Oh, man, it's close. It's a high kick. It's going to land just inside the 35-yard line. Actually take a Brush bounce, be down to there. Good starting field position for Brush. No harm, no foul on the good kickoff return, and Brush will take over with 10:38 to go in the first quarter. No score. They're going to mark him at the 37 was where that punt was down. They must not have a lot of faith in their long snapper because that punter was standing like he was in shotgun there. Thatcher Queen Germain split out to the left here. Mesh will come in motion right to left. Turn around, hand it off to Dylan Krob. Krob pushes forward for about 3 or 4. They're going to mark him at the 41.
Yeah, I like what they did that play. They brought Landon Mesh in motion to kind of see what the defense is going to do, if they're going to shuffle outside with him or if they're going to stay there. And, of course, that'll help dictate what they're going to do, whether they continue to try to run their inside plays a little bit more, if they can get them to spread out. Or if they can get them to stay inside, they'll run that outside sweep.
Second and 6 here. Going to run a pitch out. Broken tackle here. A lot of room to run for Brush. Across the 50, across the 40. Man in front of Cassius Middle missed. He's got room to run. Nothing but green grass in front of him. 2-play scoring drive for Brush out the gate. Cassius Middle missed. 59 yards out. Gets a great block down the field for Thatcher Queen.
Yes. What a great job. That's exactly how they draw it up on that whiteboard in there, Tyler, with that play, with that running back, and with that guard coming out and pulling and leading the way. And Cassius did a great job. Had to make one cut, and he was down the sidelines for a touchdown.
Boy, he's fast. Yes. Goodness gracious. Cassius Middle miss, adding just another layer to that Brush run game. Eric Rico puts it through the uprights. The extra point attempt is good. 7-0. Early lead for Brush. 9:56 to go in this first quarter. There was a Bulldog in the backfield there when Cassius caught that pitch. He made a nice little cut to the inside and then broke it back outside. Really good block downfield by Thatcher Queen.
Yes. And that drive resulted with 62 yards in a little over a minute and a half of running time right there. So what a great job, a quick hitter for him, although I know they'd like to control the clock a little bit more. But, you know, if you start scoring quick like this, you get a lot of scoring opportunities. Next thing you know, we're in a situation where possibly, you know, we got a running clock here. So.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. So Rico tees it back up at his 40. South to north kick here, a little bit higher, better kick. This one's going to go all the way into the end zone. Above Martinez's head, it'll be a touchback. And Arvada will take over at their own 20.
9:56 to go in the first period.
What are the chances Eric Rico throws a pass tonight?
I would say it's probably pretty good tonight against this defense.
4 wide here, pistol set for Austin Davis. Straight drop back. He's going to throw the swing pass out. That bobbled. Pass falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback's having to get that ball up pretty quick. We've got a lot of pressure coming inside, so when that happens, he's got to get rid of the ball fast. And, of course, he's not able to plant his feet and deliver the ball like he wants to. And as a result, it's an incomplete pass.
If they watched film from the Yuma game last week, yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Yeah, they know that
I'd be happy feet back there as well. I think Coach Rosenbach's playing a pretty straight-up defense. It doesn't look like he's rushing more than 4. They're going to hand it off here, trying to get outside to the right. Nothing doing there. Loss of yards. That was Jaden Roybal on his first rushing attempt.
Loss of about almost 6 yards. Ball is set just outside the 15-yard line.
They go back to 4 wide here. Roybal's in the slot to the right. Pistol set. Davis is looking that way. Overthrows his man. Another incompletion there. Intended receiver was 22, Matthew Zabrowski.
Defense just playing sound. Defensive linebackers and DBs are just getting back to their drop zones, waiting to find out what the quarterback does, and the D-line is putting a ton of pressure on that quarterback.
Middleman stands at his 50. He's going to run up. Yeah, I
Gotta
heard
come
him
up.
over there in the coach's booth,
deep.
too. He's way too deep. Punter stands inside his 5. That looks more like a punt formation there. Good snap.
Almost
Good
got it.
punt. He's going to bounce at the 40. Cassius is going to let it go. It's going to roll all the way almost to the Brush 40-yard line. Down it at the 42. Brush will take back over with 9:06 to go in this first quarter. Boy, that's the problem with throwing 2 straight incompletions there. You only burn about a minute off the clock if you're Arvada.
And I know coming into this game, they wanted to try to establish some kind of consistency as far as the ground and keep the ball away from Brush, and right now they're not doing it.
Brush goes back up to the line here. They're on the far hash. Thatcher Queen is split out wide to the right. Rico's going to take a straight drop back here. Find his man open in the flat. That's his tight end.
Yep.
Caden Castrop. That little flat route by the tight end there.
Yep, if you want to call it a playbook, that is 400 bootleg pass right, 81 cross, and he hit that tight end coming across the formation, and of course he picks up a first down. So what a great call at that time, because Arvada knew that they were going to try to run the ball, and they pulled that pass play out.
First down there into Arvada territory. 2 receivers out to the left. They go straight up the middle here. I believe that's Richie Bruno's first carry. He picks up 8.
Run down by number 7, Isaac Martinez. Gain of 8 on the play. Brings up second down and 2.
Right now would be a good time to call probably a 59, a quick pitch to the left here with the way that they are lining up. And of course, if it's got more, we got more field to this side. We'll see what happens. But we know in the past, Coach Rosenbach sometimes like to run to that short side of the field.
He does like to go to short side of the field. And the reason, I don't know.
Yeah.
Rico's going to roll to the left here. Wants Thatcher. Thatcher on a little comeback route. That's caught along the Brush sideline. Good for another first down.
And that play right there is 300 formation. Got the tight end on the right side, 2 slot and the split end on this side. It's a waggle pass left is what they ran. First down. We talked about Eric Rico.
It's another 14-yard completion there. Just shy of the 25-yard line of Arvada. Rico goes back under center. 2 receivers to his right. Rico's going to roll right. Bruno's out blocking for him. He's got Landon Mesh there. Oh, beautiful catch. Did he catch it?
Zone. Yep.
He did. He had to wrangle it in with one hand.
27-yard touchdown pass.
It did not look like he caught it there originally. It looked like he tipped it and it fell. Not quite sure how he wasn't tackled, but Landon Mesh with a brilliant catch. Was able to slip a little bit deeper there.
Just a great job of staying with that pass, you know, keeping that route going, reaching out at the last minute and concentrating and bringing that ball in and scoring a touchdown. Great job, Landon Mesh.
Got a flag on the extra point attempt here. Needs to be offsides. on Arvada.
I would say number 2 because he was in there very deep on that snap and had to have been offsides.
I think Coach Rosenbach's just going to decline the.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he accepted. They're going to move up a little bit, move up a yard.
Help out the cause.
7:50 to go in this first quarter. Extra point attempt is up and good. 14-0 is your score. Not even halfway through this first quarter. Some really good passes there.
Yes,
by Eric
definitely.
Rico. That one to Thatcher Queen on a little comeback route from Queen along the brush sideline. That was a really good throw.
Yep.
Rolling to your left.
Yep.
Having to throw that on the run.
Great job. He's able to set his feet and deliver that ball, which is exactly what you want to do. You know, 56 yards on that last drive and 4 plays and a touchdown in just a little under 2 minutes. So, you know, once again,
This
Brush is
isn't
hitting.
brush football.
Yeah, this is not brush football, but they are hitting and scoring quick.
We'll take it. Rico will tee it back up. I'll take another touchback if he's got it in him. He definitely does.
Yep.
This one's going to travel all the way down. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Return man catches it inside the end zone. That's a touchback as he kind of went down there. Rolled his ankle a little bit. That's number 13, Jaden Martinez. Gosh, the way his foot kind of went back on him.
Yeah,
that did not look good.
Yeah, it looked like there was definitely something wrong there.
I think I just let that go in the end zone next time.
Well, the way things are going right now, he might have many more times to try that.
He might. I formation here. Arvada goes back to the run game. Broken tackle here. Good run by the Bulldogs. First down is picked up. 15 yards there by number 7, Isaac Martinez.
That's a good positive play just outside the 35-yard line now for Arvada.
Fullback got a really good block there. They're going to go back to it. Got a man split out either side. I formation here under center. I don't know what happened there. Arvada fumbles it. Beat Diggers act like they've got it. I watched that exchange. I'm not sure. He kind of looked like he was trying to hand off to the fullback. Maybe it was a fake, but that ball ends up on the ground.
It almost looked like he was trying to feed it with his offhand, and he ran into him.
It's going to stay. It's going to stay with Arvada. Be second down. No yards lost there on the fumble.
No.
We're going to go too wide to the shorter side of the field. One to the left side. Going to try that swing pass again. That ball might have been thrown behind the line of scrimmage. It might be a live ball. I think the intended target falls on it.
Yep, he just got blasted. I mean, if you can see number 24 compared to who ran on top of him, it was like, I don't know, an 18-year-old jumping on a 6-year-old. That's just poor
So
kid.
that pass was behind the line of scrimmage, and Brush ended up recovering it.
Yep.
So that's going to be a turnover deep inside Arvada territory. 6:57 to go. From the Arvada 25, Brush will take back over. We got a man split out either side, 2 running backs behind Rico. Gives it to Yolani Thomas with his first carry of the game, and he goes untouched. 25 yards into the end zone.
Six minutes and 51 seconds to go, and they score again, Tyler.
Might have a running clock by the end of the first quarter. On the way home from Yuma last week, I was listening to Kevin Schaefer's Colorado Prep scoreboard. I forget which state he was talking about. It might have been New Mexico, as Rico's point attempt is up and good. Their running clock is game over.
Really?
If you get up 45.
The game's over.
The game's over, yep. I believe that was New Mexico. I could be wrong. I think it was one of those teams down south ended up playing. 21-0, 6:51 to go in the first. Brush up big on homecoming night. First quarter brought to you by Better Electric. They cover all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. Good thing about Colorado is they do let you play. It's just that running clock. And I think Coach Rosenbach's going to get the chance to put in a lot of the younger players tonight as well. They're going to get a lot more time than one drive.
Yeah, I think
compared to last week.
If things go like they are headed right now, maybe by halftime you'll be playing a JV team in the third quarter, maybe a C team in the fourth quarter, or whoever, a combination of those. So, and that's important this time of the year to be able to get those young guys get some playing time.
Martinez is going to field this at the one again. He's going to bring it out. Makes a cut up the field. He's not going to make it to the 20. He's going to be stopped shy. We'll call it the 18. That's where Arvada will take over. Ron, we were talking about it before. Arvada, a little bit of a disadvantage competing for players with schools like Arvada West and the other teams in that Denver metro area. It's got to be tough to field a really competitive team year in and year out for them.
Yeah, I think they just scramble. I just don't have the numbers anymore, even in their school itself. I mean, if you're a football player and you're one of the better ball players, you're going to probably go to Arvada West. You're going to go to some of those other schools just because of the tradition that they have. And so they're able to pull those athletes in. And the bad thing about it is schools like Arvada that's trying to be competitive, they suffer a lot from it. So it's really a bad thing to have that happen. But, I mean, that's just kind of the wave of the future of how it goes a lot of times on the Front Range right now.
A West puts out a lot of good football players. A lot of good football players. A lot of players bound for college football come out of A West. Yep. Are they 5A?
Yeah, they should be 5A. Yep.
Yep.
Looking at so this is Brush's last 4 games. We talked about this before we came on the air. When you look at the defense has been is a strong point. Obviously, that we know their offense is going to score points. That's not a problem. But their defense in Fort Morgan, they allowed 20 points. University 22, Ray 14, and Yuma 7 last week. So they are on track right now to. I mean, there's a possibility they're going to shut somebody out tonight, possibly. So that's going to definitely help them. And, when you can have a defense like that can hold and limit teams to points, you're almost guaranteed you're going to win many, many games that way.
I talked to Joe last week after the game about that. I said, Joe, your defense was just diabolical. I said, the blitzes you were drawing up, because I missed the game at Ray the week before.
Yes.
I said, was that something that you've always wanted to do? It just took practice, and he said it's kind of a situational thing about the type of offense you're playing. But they played teams in Ray and Yuma that played a style of offense where he was able to blitz a lot more. And when Joe Rosenbach is dialing up blitzes, it's a little scary.
Yeah, he's very creative when it comes to that. Being a defensive specialist.
So out of an injury timeout for the Bulldogs, they have a fumbled snap, and Brush recovers it inside Arvada's 20. So 2 straight drives of turnovers deep inside their own side of the field for Arvada. They mark that at the 18. Goodness. 6:33 to go. Brush up 21-0. Krob and Bruno behind Rico. Under center. Got a man split out either side. Turn around, give it to Richie Bruno. Just his second carry. He bullies his way across the 10-yard line.
That's about a 10-yard pickup, because I believe he's out down inside the 8-yard line.
I believe so. See if they give him the first. Now, nope. Knocked him down shy. Make it 9 yards.
Well, Richie Bruno's probably the number to call again.
Richie Bruno might have a little bit easier night tonight.
Yeah.
Coach may decide to spread it out a little more and give Bruno a little bit of a break. They run a little sweep here. Brush does as they get another touchdown. That is number 21, Giovanni Angel, the senior. Come from the right side. They faked the inside handoff and went with the sweep from right to left. And Giovanni Angel takes it in for his first score of the year.
Yeah, I believe he was lined up as the slot receiver that time, and he just the wing guy next to the line of scrimmage there. He just got that ball in a little sweep and surprised everybody because of the inside dive.
Rico's extra point attempt is up and good. 28-0, 5:52 to go in this first quarter. 3 straight touchdown rushes for Brush of the 59, 25, and 9-yard variety. Got a 27-yard pass from Rico to Mesh mixed in there as well. Gonna be a lot of kickoff. Rico's leg's going to be more tired than his arm.
Well, yep, and like we said, that kick returner for Arvada is going to get lots of times to catch that ball and hopefully get some kind of a decent return up. But turnovers. We know turnovers they can kill you right now. They're making it very, very easy for Brush. Turnovers inside of positive yardage. Brush is not having to drive the field very far to score. And even when they've been, the farthest one they had was like 60 yards away from scoring. They did that in 4 plays and scored a touchdown. So.
Yeah, life's easy when you start in your opponent's own territory.
Yep. Beautiful night tonight.
It is supposed to have the helicopter deliver the game ball. They got grounded, unfortunately.
Yep.
Line drive kick's going to bounce. Royball's going to pick this one up at the 5. Looks to cut it to the right side. He's met in a hurry. Oh, my gosh. Cassius Middle miss. Had some help, but he was the first there. He drops Royball at the 15-yard line. I think Royball thought he had a little more time to make a move there.
I think he did too, and he just could not gauge the quickness and the speed of Cassius Middlemiss to get down there.
5:45 to go in the first brush up. 28-0. Arvada takes back over. The ref hasn't even set the ball yet. They move it up to the 18-yard line, where the Bulldogs will start. They have 2 receivers, one right behind the other, split out to the right. Straight drop back. Going to go deep down the field there. Pass is caught. First down. Good move made along that Arvada sideline. I think our defensive back kind of lost the ball in the air as Arvada gets a big pass play to dig him out of that hole a little bit.
Ball to the 43-yard line.
25-yard pitch and catch. I don't even know who the receiver was over there.
I couldn't tell it either.
We're going to run it up the middle this time, try to bounce it out. Nothing doing there. I believe the receiver on the last play was number 4, which there's not a 4 on.
I think it was Martinez.
Was it Martinez?
Yeah, Martinez. Isaac Martinez.
Was it Martinez? I'll agree. I'll go with that. There is a number 4 over there, but there is not one of those on the program.
Yeah.
That run went nowhere, gain of a yard, so 2nd and 9 here, shy of the Arvada 45-yard line. They try a pitch out to the right.
Nothing.
Nope. He
going nowhere.
Dylan Krob met him in a hurry. Pickup of about a yard.
He had a good head of steam on that pitch getting up, but he barely was able to get back to the original line of scrimmage on that. So all that work for nothing.
3rd and 8 from their own 45. 4 wide here, pistol set. Straight drop back for Austin Davis. He wants to go to the right. He's got his man at the 45 of Brush. First down's picked up. About a 15-yard pitch and catch there. Pass is caught by number 9, Darian O'Reilly.
That'll bring him right down to the 39-yard. Now they're in plus territory, first time tonight.
Second straight completion for Austin Davis. 4 wide again, pistol set. A little bit of high snap. Faked that, swing pass to the left. Ooh, big shoulder, laying the shoulder down is Austin Davis as he takes off on his own.
Boy, he didn't shy away from any kind of contact that time. He went straight on. I think that was Cash's middle mist he met straight on that one.
Pickup of 3.
Actually, Devin Cox.
He earned every one of those 3 yards there. 3:30 to go in the first. Arvada showing some life. They go 4 wide again. Pistol set. Ball's in the far hash.
Boy, they set
acted like they wanted to go to that swing pass again, but Brush was all over. Pass falls incomplete.
That time that was very creative with Coach Rosenbach. He took Austin Lay and looped him around on the outside and sent him on basically on a blitz that time, pressure up with the backside linebacker. So what a good job of getting lots of pressure, being creative too with different guys.
They're really taking that swing pass away.
Yep.
Just not giving it enough time. I think Arvada's going to burn their first timeout. 3:20 to go first quarter. First Bulldog timeout. Brought to you by Buckeye Welding Supply. You have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. 3rd and 7 for Arvada.
Yeah, Brush, the defense, they are just putting lots and lots of pressure. Now this long run that he picked, or that long pass, was just a matter of the receiver getting downfield, finding an open spot, and the quarterback did a great job of dropping that ball in behind coverage for that first down, that big pass play to get him into positive yardage. Right now, then, of course, coming back to some of those run plays, I just don't think they have the manpower that can go up against our defense right now. I mean, they just don't. They can break it, but they don't. The front line's not doing a very good job of controlling the line of scrimmage.
Out of the timeout. Bulldogs return. They go 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. 2 running backs in the shotgun with Austin Davis. He wants to go deep down the field to the right. Rico's there. Rico's going to make a pick at the 10-yard line. Roybal's going to drag him down shy of the 20. Rico read it all the way. Makes a great jumping interception.
That ball hung up in the air very, very long, and it allowed Rico to come underneath and pick it off. We do have a penalty flag back here at the 47-yard line of Brush.
Looks like it's going to be holding. Because they are marking the ball back where Rico was down.
Dead ball foul, personal foul against the beater.
Oh, no, personal foul against Brush.
That must have been after the quarterback delivered the ball. So now that'll...
Should be marked out half the distance to the goal line.
Yep.
So this will back them up inside their own 10. About the 9-yard line. They mark it right to 10. 3:11 to go, 28-0.
So the ball will be spotted
Brush with their
at the
worst
10-yard line.
starting field position of the game. Let's see if they can burn 3 minutes off with a 90-yard drive. It's the first time I've had to really look to this side of the field. Got a man split out either side. 2 running backs behind Rico, under center. Straight drop back for Rico. He's got blitz coming off his left side. He's going deep down the field. That pass falls incomplete. That was a tough catch that number 81, Donovan Bauer, tried to make, the freshman.
Yeah, and that defensive back, number 24, a little bit shorter than Donovan, probably half his size, but he was in great position. It looked like he almost had that ball picked off.
Yeah. I think Rico had to get rid of that just a little bit sooner than what he wanted to. He had a blitz coming off his left side.
Yeah, he couldn't set his feet. The last minute, he just chucked it up there.
First incompletion for Rico on the night. Man split out either side again on the near hash. All right, hand it off to Richie Bruno off the right side. Bruno's looking for room to go. Gets across the 15. Going to pick up about 6 on second down. It'll be 3rd and 4. Give him 7.
7-8, I mean, close enough right there. Short yardage now on 3rd downs where you want to be.
Yeah. Rico takes the snap. They go up the middle here. Good run here by Brush. They get the first down and a little more.
That might have been Dylan Krob on the carry on that one.
I was waiting to see.
Yep, it's Dylan Krob. Yeah, he was
Crowd picks up the first down.
Dylan Crowell is the ball carrier.
He gets out to the 28-yard line.
For another big first down. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line.
Will be under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter after this snap. Crowd picked up about 7 there, yeah. Rico's going to run the keeper here down the brush sideline. He's got a lot of green grass in front of him. Got one man to beat. He'll do it across the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Eric Rico is going to put another one on the board. Some good blocking, but Rico just had to outrun himself.
71 yards for a touchdown with 1 minute and 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Eric Rico seals the deal.
That was a really, really good play call there.
Yep. When you had Arvada wanting to go inside, load the inside box to take away that inside trap, and what do? You fake that inside trap. You run a bootleg to the left down the sideline, touchdown.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Extra point is good. 35-0 is your minute and 44 left to go in the first quarter score.
Tyler, we might be in a running clock here before halftime.
It's possible. It's possible.
It is.
If Arvada chooses to keep throwing incompletions.
Yes,
yeah.
They're just feeding into Brush's hands and not allowing to let the clock run down. They're just giving him plenty of time to be able to react and break big plays. Once again, a 71-yard touchdown didn't take any more than, I think that whole drive was less than 2 minutes, okay, at the most. I think 1 minute and 56 seconds.
Yeah, Brush doesn't take 2 minutes to go 90 yards.
No.
That's not supposed to happen. Rico will tee it back up again.
Rico's thrown the ball how many times so far? 7 times now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 times?
4 times.
Okay. 4 times, 3 or 4, right?
3 of 4, and a touchdown.
Touchdown.
You'll take that.
Yep.
I'll take that all day.
That is probably, that is the max that Brush throws the ball.
Yeah. Kickoff. Good travel to the 5. Muffed a little bit there by the return man. He's trying to get to his sideline. He's going nowhere. Nope. That was number 22, Matthew Zabrowski. He was the near return man, and he tried to run clear to the far side of the field looking for some green grass, and there was nothing doing there. This might be the worst starting field position for Arvada. They're at the 11-yard line, I believe. Yep, 11-yard line. Jeez. A minute and a half to go in the first. Brush up 35-0.
That last drive was capped by interception by Eric Rico.
Yeah,
also.
he did it all.
Set it up, yeah.
Yep, he did it all.
Intercept the ball. Ran it 71 yards for a touchdown.
4 wide. Arvada goes pistol here. They hand it off up the middle. Maybe a couple. By number 24, Jacob Sanchez. Nothing doing, maybe a yard. And there is a mass exodus of Brush starters on defense.
Yeah,
we're going to get some young guys in here. Yeah. We come down on a minute to go.
Great call right now. Let those younger guys play.
4 wide again. Straight drop back. Oh, he's sacked hard. Ball came out. Ball's on the ground. Was in Brush's hands. Ends up in Arvada's. Austin Davis was looking to his right. Before he could get the ball out, he got hammered.
Held on to it just too long.
There is a flag.
Yep.
He did hold on to it too long, but he didn't hold on to it for that long.
From where that's at, it looks like it might be holding left tackle. We'll decline it.
Oh, they're going to wave it off.
Wave it off, okay.
Clock should run again here. 50 seconds to go.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. So there was a 2-yard loss on that sack. Sack and recovery, 2-yard loss.
Arvada finally gets the play in. I'm sure that quarterback's a little shake, man. He took a shot.
Yeah.
Man split out either side. They go I formation. Turn around, hand it off.
On the ground again.
Yep, fumbled handoff. I think Arvada recovers it.
Was recovered by the Bulldogs.
They do indeed recover it, but it'll be 4th down. Clock runs under 35 seconds.
4th down and a long way. I mean, even though they haven't scored, they're still deep in their own territory, and that's not a hole you want to be in.
They should get one more playoff here. 22 seconds, clock's running. They go shotgun set again here. 10 seconds. They will get the playoff. No, they're going to punt it. Looked like they were going for it there for a second. So there's a flag. Not sure if that was a delay of game.
I don't know.
Or they're going to wave it off. That'll just be the end of the first quarter. They're going to let the quarter end. 35-0. Brushes up. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back with the second quarter right here at 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Welcome back in, Beat Digger fans. Looks like we've got a rout on our hands here, or the start of one. Tyler Carmin alongside Ron Albo. Start of the second quarter, brushes up 35-0. Arvada is going to punt it away deep inside their own territory here. Punter's going to stand about a yard inside his own end zone. Middleman stands at the Arvada 40-yard line, between 35 and 40. A little bit of a high snap. Not a bad punt. Cash is going to catch it at the 40. He's going to turn it up the left side of the field. He's got some room in front of him. Gets it down inside the red zone. Middleman dives forward. He's going to be inside the 15-yard line, maybe down to the 10. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah.
Good punt return there.
Nice to see him catch a punt. I'm sure he was happy to be able to get one, secure it, and be able to get a chance to return it, maybe get something positive out of it, which is really, a good return for him. So,
second quarter brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at sydneyrmc.com. You're going to get a chance to see a lot of the younger players here in the second half. Probably quite a few in the second quarter as well. Rico's still in. I think Bruno and Krob are still behind him. They give it to Bruno off the left guard. Richie Bruno. He's going to get in on the scoring action as well.
10-yard touchdown run for Richie Bruno.
One play scoring drive.
10 yards.
Richie Bruno's rushed it 4 times. That's the most attempts of any brush beat digger tonight. But he's the 5th one to score.
Yeah, I mean, it's, talking with these guys, I've got some of these guys in class, and we always talk about, the game last week, the upcoming game, what they think about. And, we had a conversation. I said it'd be really good, guys, if we could, get the running clock by halftime. He said, we want to do it before that, Coach.
Yeah. They're going to do it. Yeah, they're going to do it. This is Brush's homecoming, so we're going to have an extended halftime show. All the homecoming festivities. Yeah, there's a lot of young players.
And, talk a little bit about it, at the beginning or in the middle of the first quarter there. This is really valuable for down the stretch, especially if this team makes a deep run into the playoffs, which I think they've got every opportunity to be able to do that. And with these younger guys playing, that's definitely going to help them as they get longer in the season, being able to give other guys a break once in a while, keep them fresh, but getting those guys the time right now so that when this senior group is gone, they're going to step into this role here, and it's not going to be something unfamiliar to them.
We were talking about the rankings earlier, too. There are 5 undefeated teams in Class 2A right now, Brush being one of them. Brush ranked number 2 right now, just behind Classical Academy and just ahead of Kent Denver. All 3 of those are 4-0. Strasburg sits at 5-0.
Yep.
A little bit shorter of a kick. It's fielded, but he doesn't get far. Arvada will take over inside their own 25-yard line. Classical Academy's 4-0, Brush is 4-0, Kent Denver's 4-0, Strasburg is 5-0, Denver West is 4-0, Eaton at 6, they're 3-1, and then Wellington at 7 at 4-0. Eaton plays University tonight.
That ought to be a good game. I would think just based off of how we played University in our matchup with them, I think that Eaton might have the upper hand on that. But you know, they always have a tough battle when they play each other.
Eaton coming off a kind of a laugher win against Fort Morgan, 41-0.
Yeah. Yeah, and we saw Fort Morgan the first game of the year, and they struggled.
They're in a little bit of a rebuilding year there. Pass ball is incomplete. Flag flies in. Was intended for Roybal at about the 30-yard line. See what the flag is. Flag was on the far side. Usually what a holding call would be.
Holding call or a guy that was not lined up correctly. I heard him say number 81. That was the intended receiver.
Yeah, illegal. Isn't that illegal formation? Actually, we have a... Oh, they're waving it off.
Yeah. No, that's not it.
I thought he tapped the ineligible man downfield. Yeah. There we go. That one is not on my thing here. Oh, because it's probably on the other side. Yeah, here we go. That's handy. I'm going to take a picture of that. I don't know whose idea that was to put it in the program, but that was smart.
Yeah, the Brush coaches now, they're walking down the steps. They're going to be on the sidelines for the rest of the night. So the guys that were normally up in the booth next to us, they're down on the field now.
Another incomplete. That was a nice pass just over the head of his intended man. I believe that was Roybal again.
In on the coverage, number 4, Trenton Garrett.
Trenton Garrett on the coverage there. Good to see a younger guy once again back in there getting a little playing time at defensive back. I think that would have been the linebacker. He plays linebacker number 4. Isn't that Garrett, number 4?
I was counting the number of juniors we've got on the team. You got 13 juniors that will look to take over for. I mean, you got mostly seniors starting this year, so you get a good chance for those juniors to get some playing time here. On third down, they go with a run up the middle.
And you know, with that 18 seniors on this team this year, I mean, they've all contributed throughout their entire career here playing football. So good to see those guys sticking together and once again at year number 4 for them being able to put it together and hopefully make a deep run in the playoffs. Maybe a state championship.
3-yard run there on third down, so it'll be fourth down, 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Arvada's going to punt it. It was a slow snap. Ooh, that was about the best chance to get a block there. Cassius will let this one bounce.
Yep. Inside
his own 40-yard line. They'll down it about the 37 or 38-yard line. Make it the 37. Brush will take back over.
37-yard line. First and 10, here we go.
So it must be 40 points because we're at a running clock.
Yeah, that's 40 points.
I thought it was 45.
No, it's 40 points.
Okay.
So they'll start first down and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yep. 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the clock.
And the clocks are running at 5:53. Well, stop for the kick.
Halfway through the second quarter, brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at sydneyrmc.com. Stick around for your halftime show, brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan.
So Malachi Teal is coming in at quarterback. Is that what I'm seeing, number 1? Or is that still Eric Rico? Not still
Eric.
That's Rico. Eric's still in there, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they still got the number 1 offense, I believe.
So we got a delayed game. Yeah, get some new guys in there. That'll happen. So that'll back them up 5.
Really, that's a matter of just not getting the playing quick enough for Coach Schwint.
I want you to tell him that.
I will.
Rico fakes the handoff. Straight drop back. He's flushed, right? Looking down the field. He's got Cassius open down the sideline. overthrows him.
Hit at the catcher's middle net.
There's a flag in the backfield. That looks like it might be a holding. Ineligible receiver down the field.
On the beat diggers.
Well, Eric's airing it out there, right?
All right, I believe now we've got our new quarterback.
Yep.
Is it Trenton Garrett? Is that who our new quarterback
I think it should be Trenton Garrett, number 4.
Yep.
First down and 20, huh?
Yeah, they're going the wrong way a little bit. They run a pitch out to the right. New running back. I believe that's number 25, correct?
No, that is
Benjamin Magnuson.
Yep, Benjamin Magnuson.
Magnuson picks up 7.
That's it. It's a good run.
Take that. 3:30 to go, second quarter. Man split out either side again. Garrett under center. And we got another timeout. Arvada burns their second timeout. That timeout brought to you by Wiggins Electric. Count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with the service and products you need at your most critical time. Clock does stop for timeouts. 3:22 to go in this first half.
After the timeout, it'll be second down and 13 for the beat diggers.
Second down, 13 to go from the 34-yard line.
Nicholas School football team also heads to the south gate by the scoreboard.
Out of the Arvada timeout. Arvada's got 5 defensive linemen. Up the middle we go. Brush gets down just shy of the 40.
Should bring up third down and about, what, 8 or 9 yards?
That is Zayden Haswell, the junior running back. He picks up about 7 yards as well. So it'll be a third and manageable 7.
See if Coach allows Garrett to air it out a little bit here.
So the left side is the far side. That's got the room. He is. That's where Garrett's going to run. He's going to bootleg it out that way. He's got the first down. Lots of green grass in front of him. Down the Arvada sideline. Stopped at the 40. Flips the field. Picks up 22 yards.
Great call at that time. Once again, taking his time, rolling to the left, waiting for his guard to pull out there, set up the block, and then make his cut, get downfield. Great job, bootleg left.
Coach running to the far side of the field. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll be under 2 minutes here. By the snap of the ball. Man split out either side on the far hash. Magnuson and Haswell in the backfield. Garrett under center. Handed off. Busting out to the right side is Haswell. He's got a lot of room to run. Got one man to beat. He'll shake him off. Take it in. From 30 yards out. Haswell gets his first varsity touchdown.
Zayden Haswell, 40-yard run, touchdown, brush up, 48-0 right now with a minute and 25 to go.
Were they at the 30 or
he was at the 40?
Well, because the marker is sitting at about the 25 right now. I think they might have gave Garrett a few more yards on his run. I'm going to give Garrett 32 instead of 22. Because they, Brush runs it in from 30 yards. Haswell, beautiful run.
Yeah. Haswell's showing that quick speed he's got. I mean, he's a speedy little guy. You just got to get in the open field once he's done there, downfield. I mean, they're not going to catch him.
Extra point attempt is up and good. 49-0's your score. We're going to get the kickoff. And with the running clock, that'll pretty much take us into halftime. Kickoff team jogs on. 20 seconds here. So Donovan Bauer is your new kickoff man.
Yep. Yeah, coaching him in middle school football in 7th grade, and he was our kicker, our kickoff guy for 7th grade. So,
how tall is he?
And boy, he had a heck of a growth spurt. He's probably, I'm going to say like 6'4", probably 6'4", 6'5".
He looks like it.
Yeah, he's a skinny, lean guy too.
Yeah.
So obviously that helps to make him look even that much taller. But yeah, he grew a lot between 7th and 8th grade. Just sprouted up. It was amazing. Also coached him in track in middle school. He was a high jumper and a sprinter for us, and did a great job. So good to see him mature and growing and developing and being able to get some playing time now in varsity football.
They don't even have to do the kickoff. Clock runs out. Yep. That's the end of the half. 49-0 is your Brush score. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back with a halftime show brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan right here on 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Welcome back in, Beat Digger fans, to 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Tyler Carmin with you alongside Ron Albo. Brush homecoming night, start of the second half, mere minutes away. I read that, guys, your homecoming court wrong. Those were all seniors there.
All seniors,
Giselle,
yep.
Chaucedo, and Ben Metlin are your homecoming royalty. So I come from a small school, Ron, where you had a representative from each class.
From each class, yep. Nope, understandable. But yeah, what a great halftime show. Homecoming is always a pleasure to be involved in. And there's always a lot of good, cool festivities that we get to take part in. Good to see that our former graduates come back and participate in this. And looking out here tonight, this spirit line that we had, Tyler, we were talking about, if you had to measure it, it was probably at least 60 yards long, if not longer, 75 by the angle.
Yeah,
where they ended up.
Do they start about the pylon?
They start about the pylon and run triangle, whatever, like to the 50-yard line, basically. And that, I mean, our guys had a long way to run through to get warmed up.
They should have looped it.
Should have looped it, yeah.
Let them run in a little half circle.
Well, Arvada got a little taste of what it's like to see the brush diggers, once again running right in their face. So that was good. But yeah, what a great atmosphere tonight. And, everybody that got a chance to come on out here and participate and watch the game has enjoyed it a lot. And of course, I know that this game is also streamed live on our Beat Digger Network on our YouTube channel. So if you didn't get a chance to come out here, you can watch it there also, and then listen to the broadcast at the same time.
So Arvada came into tonight 1-3. They got a win over Mitchell 52-6 in week 2. They forfeited their week 1 game to Basalt, and they lost in week 3 and 4 to Pueblo County and Devlin 61-6 and 41-12. 3 straight road games for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, not an easy task. And anytime you got to travel that much and not get a chance to play on your home field, sleeping, your normal routine that you do every single day, and when you got to travel on the road, it's just very difficult. So, hats off to those guys for, once again coming out here. I'm sure they want to get a chance to get home and play at their own home field.
They will get the chance next week as they welcome in Weld Central. That'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff for them. Brush will travel to Sterling next week. That looks to be a good matchup as Brush takes the opening second half kickoff.
And with the running clock, the second half, we look for this game to be wrapping up pretty quick here. In fact, I think the halftime show might have been longer than this whole second half.
Might have. That's a good chance. Brush is going to start their own 40. Sterling beat the Academy 35-6 yesterday, so they're 2-3 and 1-0 in league. It's going to be a good matchup next week in Sterling. There's your Brush Beat Diggers look to take on the Tigers. Richie Bruno. We're going to go with the starters here. Start of the second half. Richie Bruno just refusing to go down. He flips the field. 25-yard rush there on his first rush.
25 yards, and Richie Bruno. When you get 220 pounds going at full speed, it's going to take an awful lot of guys to bring him down.
Yeah, and even when you slowed him down, he just was forearm shoving guys to the ground there. That's just his 5th carry of the game. That's an unusually easy workload for Richie Bruno. He probably doesn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah, he's not.
He's got so much energy. He's pacing on the sideline now. Got a man flip to either side again. Here we go. Up the middle. That's Jelani Thomas. He makes a stiff arm. Breaks it down the brush sideline. Got one man to beat. Jelani Thomas is going to take it in. From 35 yards out. 2 plays and another score by the Brush Beat Digger starters. I imagine that's going to be it for them.
Yeah. 2 plays, 60 yards, touchdown.
That's Jelani's second rush of the night, second touchdown of the night.
Kick is up and it is good.
Eric Rico puts the extra point up and in. I was looking at Sterling's schedule here. They got a win in week 1 against Valley, 49-32. Then 3 straight losses to Lamar, Banning Lewis, and Platte Valley. 21-13, 22-21, 42-21 for beating Academy yesterday, 35-6. I like Brush's chances.
Yeah, I think, we talked about that at the beginning of the game, or even before the game started, about this schedule. There's this five game league schedule is definitely right now is in setting in favor of Brush at this point, based on how they played the first 4 games of the year and how they played this first half of this game right now. It's going to be a very, very good, promising season for them.
I'm looking at their schedule here. Sterling, Fort Lupton, Weld Central, the Academy. Their last 4 games. They should go undefeated here.
They could.
To finish up the season.
Yep.
If they beat Sterling, I would look forward to that for sure.
Yeah.
But you're right. The strength of schedule may work a little bit against them, but ranked number 2 right now, so I think we're still looking at a home field advantage in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I mean there's definitely on their side right now.
Kickoff is fielded at about the 10 for the Arvada Bulldogs. Good return here by Martinez. He gets down the Bulldog sideline. He's got the kicker to beat. He's not going to do it. Steps out of bounds as he crosses the 50-yard line. He's going to be down around the 45. Martinez with a big return there.
And Tyler, that was a result of our kick coverage basically outrunning. I mean, they were downfield so quick, they weren't able to break down and corral that runner. He made one quick move to their sideline, and he was down the sideline for a big return.
They spotted at the 48 of the Brush Beat Diggers. We are already down to 8 minutes in this third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit builtbydesign.com. First pass attempt by Austin Davis. Falls incomplete, looking for Roybal. Bauer in on the coverage.
Yeah, and with time flowing like it is, they have no option other than to try to throw the ball and pick up something big. I mean, that was a great return right there. That was a 38 or 40-yard return on that kickoff.
I'd get the ball in that guy's hands more.
Yep.
Martinez, he seems to be, I don't know if he's their best athlete, but he's had the most success tonight. So pistol set here. Turn around, hand it off. Hey, look at that. They listened. Martinez is your running back. He gets down to the 40-yard line. Second down rush of about 8 yards.
He'll be short just about 2 yards.
Yep, 3rd and 2. Ball's at the Brush 40.
And right now, time is working against them, obviously, and 56 points on the board. So it's.
They're going to go I formation here. Martinez is the fullback. They fake the handoff to. Oh no, they give it to him.
Yep.
Give it to Martinez with nothing doing there. He stopped at the line. It's kind of what I would have done. I would have faked it to him, maybe rolled out. I think the quarterback had some room there on the rollout.
And, Zayden Haswell coming in playing on defense, he was right there on that tackle, just like he, running the ball in the offense and then also on special teams on kick return. So, nice to see him getting out there and getting a chance to, to compete.
We're back to the pistol set here, 4 wide. Oh, that's a quick. Quarterback was not ready for the snap there. It went a little early. That ball's going to be picked at the 20. Believe that's number 14 for Brush.
Christian Strohmeyer.
Strohmeyer, indeed. He makes the pick down that Arvada sideline. Quarterback was not ready for the snap. Did a good reaction there to catch it, but then he just threw it up, and he throws that thing to the moon.
And that ball just hung up there, 1001, 1002. Gave Christian a chance. He had great coverage that time. He was just able to slow down, catch that ball as it came out of the air. Interception, 1st and 10 for Brush now on their own, 19-yard line.
It's about where Rico
Yep, exactly.
caught his. Coming down on 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. I believe Garrett's in at quarterback. Got a man split out either side, 2 running backs behind him. Turn around, hand it off. Not much doing there. I think that's another new running back.
Well, is that
Dylan?
Jamin Magnuson's in there still, and I think
Haswell again.
Haswell, yep.
He picks up 2.
Possibly Angel Ruiz, I thought, was in there. Was it? Yeah.
I will let you run through all the new players. You know them far better than I do. Split them
Haswell's
out.
back in there again. Okay.
Magnuson in there as well. On the far side of the field here, they're going to run a pitch to Magnuson. He's got a lead blocker out in front of him. Turns it upfield. Might have turned it up just a little bit early, but he's fighting for every yard he can get. He gets out to the 25, just shy of the 26.
Yeah, that time they were running a quick pitch to the left, and he's got to wait for that offensive tackle to come around and steal the edge. He cut it back up inside, and that's where the pursuit was. If he'd just been a little more patient, busted it to the outside, he'd had a big gainer.
Pickup of 6 there, manageable 3rd and 3. Again, 3rd quarter brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit builtbydesign.com. 3rd down. Bobbled snap there. Garrett falls on it. Now it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
I think you just go ahead and go for it.
Yeah.
Why not?
At this point. Yeah.
Magnuson and
Phil Gaddy.
Gaddy will check in, yep.
New guy coming in. Not quite sure. Haven't seen him play. Zane Wood, down a receiver down here at the bottom.
Ben Herrera in it as well at tight end.
Okay.
Running the clock all the way down here. Tried to run the pitch to the right. It's going to be stopped shy of the line of scrimmage. There's a bobbled pitch there. Don't know who the running back was. He did a good job of getting it picked up and trying to get upfield. Be turnover on downs for Brush. 2:30 to go in the 2nd quarter. Are you confused by the way rankings work? Don't worry, the Eastern Plains Sports Network has you covered. Every Tuesday, we bring you Bleckatology on our Spotify channel. Ben Blecka breaks down the rankings and what all the numbers mean in a way that's easy for you to understand. Bleckatology is presented by Agricultural Accounting. You're a producer, not an accountant. Let them plow through your paperwork. Visit agman.co today to set up a consultation. After the turnover on downs, Arvada gets it back. Nothing doing there. They try to get Martinez out in space to the right side, the wide side of the field. Nothing doing there. Might have lost yards. Now they give it to him. They'd say he made it back.
Just barely made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Give me a yard. Ball's at the 24 of Brush. They go back to I formation here. Got a man split at either side. Give it to fullback Martinez. He is stopped in the backfield immediately. First man there. I want to give him.
It's Ben Herrera.
Is it Herrera?
Oh, yeah, freshman. Good to see him getting some playing time there. It's great. You know, he played defensive end for us in middle school and also a tight end. So that's exactly where he needs to be right now, and he's doing a great job as a freshman playing in the varsity game.
I think the first man in there who kind of caused Martinez, I think it was 28, Kalen Thomas, another freshman.
Yep.
He made a great play to shoot through the gap. 3 wide here, 2 to the left. That's the short side of the field. Tried that swing pass again, falls incomplete. Tell you what, if they could complete that more, that's not a bad play.
No, it's actually a pretty darn good play right there. But
they could get Jacob Sanchez, just a sophomore running back. He gives up some size, but he got some speed. They could get him the ball a little bit. That's like the 3rd or 4th time that play's ended in an incomplete pass. 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. It's the fastest 3rd quarter I've ever been in. 2 wide to the short side of the field again. That's where Austin Davis is looking. He overthrows Roybal behind him as well. Pass falls incomplete. Roybal's looking for a flag. That will be the end of the 3rd quarter. We will take a quick timeout. Come back with the 4th and final right here on 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Welcome back in, Beat Digger fans, to the start of the 4th quarter. Brush up big, 56-0 over the visiting Arvada Bulldogs. It's homecoming night. Got a running clock here. This is going to be a very, very quick 4th quarter. Gain of 5 there on the first play for Brush in this 4th quarter. Tyler Carmin and Ron Albo with you. If you hear Paul Costa's voice, that's because he's here as well, just in the room over. Trenton Garrett in at quarterback. He's going to run the keeper to the left side. He's got a block. Gets it up the field, down the Bulldogs sideline. Tries to cut it back to the middle of the field. He does. Gets down just shy of the 50-yard line to the 49.
Well, that was a mirror run of the one he had in the 2nd quarter, the end of the 1st half there when he came in with the bootleg run, and that was a great job. Once again, picking up big yards. I mean,
25 yards.
25 yards again.
Down to the Brush 49-yard line. He doesn't look like he's running fast, but he's gaining ground fast.
Oh, yeah.
If that makes any sense. Fake the pitch out to the right, give it up the middle. Good hard run here. Another 1st down. Haswell plunges forward for 12 and a 1st.
Haswell getting a lot of positive yards tonight running the ball, which is really good to see.
I got a feeling we'll be calling his name a lot next year.
Yeah.
1st down. Most probably at the Bulldog 41.
Into Bulldog territory they go. Flag flies here at the start of that play.
Got Xavier Betrezin playing today also. Sophomore coming in playing receiver.
Penalty is on Brush. Backs him up 5.
Younger guys, Trenton Garrett at quarterback, Jamin Magnuson running back, Haswell running back, Ben Herrera, freshman, playing tight end. Kalen Thomas playing halfback.
2 men split out to the right side this time. That's the far side of the field. They tried a little swing pass. Good catch there by Magnuson. Gets the penalty yards back. Nice catch and run, man. He's quick.
Yeah.
He doesn't get all the penalty yards back, but he tried.
Coach is shuffling guys in like crazy just to get them in there, get playing time for everybody that is able to play on the sidelines there.
.8:40 to go, 4th quarter. Garrett will turn around, hand it off the right guard. Goes Haswell. He's got green grass in front of him. Haswell's going to put another one on the board for the Brush Bee Diggers. 42 yards out.
Zayden Haswell, 44-yard touchdown.
He's got a lot of explosiveness.
Yep. You know, with the quickness for him, all he's got to do is get it past that initial line of scrimmage, and the next thing you know, he makes one move and he's down the sideline. What a great job, great explosiveness. Once again, brushes up, 62, ready to
This looks like a
put a
63
yeah.
score.
Put 63 points on the board tonight.
Bauer into kick. Garrett to hold. Kick is up. Oh, he shanked that one.
Kick is up, it's no good.
No good. You know what that means? That means Schwint's going to go for 2 the next time.
Yeah.
Score stays 62-0. Running clock here, 7:30 to go. Fourth quarter brought to you by Rudy's Tires. With several locations across the area, there's always a Rudy's Tires location close by. And they can even come to you on the farm. Rudy's Tires brings you the Eastern Plains Sports Today every weekday on 1010 KSIR. Stick around after the game as well. We'll have the post-game show brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, as well as our players of the game, brought to you by Morton Community College. We'll hopefully get Coach up here as well. Love getting to talk to Coach after wins.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he'll have a humongous smile on his face when he comes up these stands. It's always fun to listen to him, talk with him, visit with him after the game, and you know he kind of recaps a couple of things, and just to see the enthusiasm, just to see the success that he's starting to get now in year number 3. I can't say that enough, but year number 3 has been a huge year for him right now, and just to see that success, it just makes things so much nicer on him, and you know you can kind of sleep a little bit better at nighttime. You still got to worry about preparing for the next game.
That's typically what it takes, is 3 years for a new coach to come in and get his system in place. It was a short kick, but it was kind of muffed. They just fall on it inside the 25-yard line, do the Bulldogs. It's also fun to talk to Coach Rosenbrock because you get to see how hard he coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Because he comes up here and
he's out of breath.
Yeah. It's not from climbing the stairs either. I think he coached a lot like he plays.
Yes, he was a hardcore. He was a guy that went from whistle to whistle. He didn't know what it was like to take time off. That's the bottom line. Coached him when he was here in high school, middle school too, and different sports in track and in wrestling, and just an all-around athlete. He's always going hard. Very passionate about everything he does, even in the classroom.
Yeah. Arvada goes back to I formation here. 5:20 to go in the fourth. They fake the handoff. Oh, they go a little option pitch here. I like it.
On the ground.
Don't like the execution. Sanchez, the running back, is not happy. They fake the handoff to the fullback. The quarterback and the running back go out to the right. Quarterback's got the option to turn it up the field or pitch it out. He chose to pitch at that time, but it was not a good pitch. They do fall forward for a couple.
I believe it was recovered by the Bulldogs.
Young guy back in here again at defense, Kalen Thomas. Back at defensive end on the far side of the field.
I formation again. They're going to run that same play out to the left this time. Good pitch. Martinez has got nowhere to go. He'll run out of bounds along the brush sideline.
Shout out to Ben Herrera that time. A great job playing defensive end, stringing that play out, making him go as far as he can to the sideline, not allowing him to get upfield, lets our linebackers come over, pursue, and run him out of bounds. So good job. 2 young guys playing at some real tough positions at defensive end and doing a very good job.
So they lost the 2 yards there they got on the previous play. It'd be 3rd and 10, 3:55 to go in the fourth. Two receivers split out to the wide side, the right side of the field. They hand it off. That's a new running back. That's Roybal.
Yep.
Roybal, I believe he picks up the first down. They do. He gets out to the 35-yard line.
He hit the ground pretty hard there, too. Smacked his head. He's coming up a little. He's a little shaky right now, walking back to the huddle.
That's just Roybal's third carry. His first positive yards carry. They just struggle getting the ball to their athletes.
Yeah.
Number 70 is Jose Ortega.
They'll flip the formation here. 2 receivers to the left. Give it to Roybal off the right side. He goes, turns it up the field, picks up another first down, gets another 12 yards.
Yeah. That time, our defensive end on that far side, Kalen Thomas, just got a little bit too far upfield. That running back cut it up underneath there and picked up positive yards. So
Arvada nearing brush territory here. They're at the 47-yard line.
Coach Rosenbrock giving him a little instruction, little coaching points there on how to play that defensive end and making sure that he's staying disciplined.
Pistol set here. Austin Davis, he throws it out. There's that swing pass. They get it to Roybal. Roybal's not going to get anywhere, though. He's dropped behind the line, loss of 2.
Just swarm that young defensive line and defensive linebackers for Brush, just doing a fantastic job of corralling those running backs and not letting them get positive yards.
Loss of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 12.
Be under 2 minutes to go in the 4th. What do you call that offensive formation? 2 running backs to either side and a running back behind the quarterback.
It's kind of like a shotgun wishbone.
Mm-hmm. Davis is going to run the keeper here. He gets off the off the right side, down the Bulldogs sideline. Gets close to first down.
And I don't know what the exact call of it is, but we're trying to explain it to our radio fans out there. It'd basically be a shotgun and a wishbone formation with running back. So simple enough. Odd formation, yes.
Brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Give Austin Davis 10 yards there, 3rd and 1. High snap, had to go get it. He's going to be dropped in the backfield in a hurry. Dropped him right on the logo.
The 50-yard line.
Yep.
He is down right in the middle of the shield, right on the H, the BHS. Yeah, timeout with, 1 minute to go in the 4th quarter.
Also on the tackle, number 35, Angel Ruiz.
Believe that was it Arvada that called the timeout?
Yep.
Arvada burns their timeout, brought to you by Premier Farm Credit. For over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit PremierACA.com. Myself, Paul Costa, will be with you next week. Another 7 o'clock kickoff from Sterling. Brush will go into their 2nd league matchup 1-0.
Your Be Bigger student section.
Undefeated at 5-0.
For you guys for being such a great crowd this week.
You know, Tyler, at halftime I was down on the field looking back up at the crowd here. This is probably one of the biggest crowds we've had here since the 2014 season when we won that state championship. In fact, that championship game, this whole area was, it was packed and loaded. Same was the other side. But we have had a great turnout tonight. Our fans and our students, they showed up big time today. Great hats off to those guys.
Minute to go in the 4th. Davis is going to load it up, go across the middle.
What was Edgar Ortiz doing back
Edgar
in
Ortiz is playing free safety.
I did not understand. That has got to be one odd defensive call. Drop him back into coverage and blitz somebody else. But
had the chance there.
Holy moly.
Had the chance to get a pick.
You know, he's got that big brace on his knee. He had ACL surgery injured it last year in November, and so he's not quite a year out, but got the clearance early enough to come out here, and he's able to participate in homecoming. What a great job tonight.
Oh, he wanted it too.
Yeah,
he wanted that pick. Another timeout brought to you by Gordon Insurance. Be prepared for everything life throws at you. Car, life, farm, and crop insurance all at Gordon Insurance. Visit GordonINS.com. Thank you to all our 2025 Brush football sponsors.
It looks like they are warming him up to play quarterback because I had him getting some snaps, which I don't understand that, but maybe they're going to have him run like a goose and go or something. Who knows? I mean, he's, 260-some pounds, right?
I don't know.
270
big
probably?
Dude.
He's a big guy. And at going against this Arvada defense, that has got to be very frightening.
That's
for them.
not what they want.
No.
That's not what they want in the last 49 seconds of the game here. Coach Swinch just messing around.
Yeah,
now.
I don't know, though.
He
It looks
is.
like he's coming out to do that.
He is.
Yeah, he's not going to let him run that play. It's going to be just a
Kneel down, maybe.
Yeah, kneel down. Victory formation. I can't imagine them snapping the ball and letting him running it. Yeah, victory formation.
Edgar Ortiz, big man in at quarterback. Under center. Takes the snap.
There it is.
He'll kneel it down. That will be the end of the game. Brush gets a homecoming win over the Arvada Bulldogs, 62-0. They blanked the Bulldogs. We will take a quick timeout. We'll gather up all the stats, come back with your post-game show. Brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants right here on 1010 KSIR. Welcome in, Beat Digger fans, to your post-game show brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, providing a big firm product with small firm relationships since 2003. Visit westerneci.com for more. Brush gets the big homecoming win, 62-0, 9 News game of the week. And your Brush Beat Diggers delivered. Give you a quick rundown of your Brush stats. They moved to 5-0. They spread the rushing around. Richie Bruno goes 5 carries for 79 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Krob gets 2 carries for 11 yards. Cassius Middlemiss has 1 carry, 59-yard touchdown. Jelani Thomas has 2 carries, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. Let's see here. Eric Rico has a 71-yard touchdown run as well. Giovanni Angel has a 9-yard touchdown run. Magnuson, couple carries for 13 yards. And then your leading rusher for this game was Haswell, 93 yards on 5 carries, 2 touchdowns. Trenton Garrett also had a couple carries for 57 yards as well. Through the air, Eric Rico was 3 of 4, which included a 27-yard touchdown pass. Caden Kastrup and Thatcher Queen, Landon Mesh all had a catch apiece. Landon Mesh with that touchdown reception. On defense, they were just absolutely ridiculous. They blanked Arvada. Arvada on offense, they were led by Martinez. He carries the ball 6 times for 27 yards. Roybal has 4 carries for 24 yards. Quarterback Davis rushes it 3 times for 13 yards. Davis through the air, 3 of 14 with 2 interceptions. His best pass was a 25-yard reception by Martinez in the first half. That is your rundown of the stats. Coach Swint just spreading the love around all game tonight, Ron.
Yeah, when you're taking a look at those stats and you're looking offensive-wise, yes, great to see that many guys getting the ball, scoring, and it's got to definitely just continue to raise their confidence. But when you talk about a defensive game tonight, when your defense can shut out another team, I don't care whether they are not very good or very good or whatever, the confidence that breeds within that defense is just amazing. I mean, it's just going to continue to grow and grow. So whenever you can blank somebody on the field, on your field, homecoming night, when things are so not the ordinary for that week and all the festivities that were going on, but for them to be able to bring it together, put a goose egg up on that scoreboard is a fantastic night, and they all got to be definitely proud of themselves for the job they did. Once again, enjoy it tonight. I'm sure Coach will talk about like that a lot. Enjoy it tonight. Enjoy the rest of the festivities. But you know what? Come next week, they got to start right over again. They got to get ready for Sterling because it's a new game and a new week again.
Arvada falls to 1-4. They'll get Weld Central at home next week. It'll be a 7 o'clock kick. Brush, I mentioned, we'll go to Sterling. Myself, Paul Costa will be there. That'll be a 7 o'clock kick as well. We'll see if Coach can make his way up here. So Brush moves to 5-0. We'll see what happens. They're going to stay in the top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
That strength of schedule, as you mentioned, that will work against them
a little bit.
Sure.
But, you know, it depends on how much they continue to keep beating people by. And I mean, it's just, you know, a worst case scenario, I feel maybe in the top 5, and that's not bad. I mean, you can't really complain about that, considering how the last 3 years have went with him as he's starting up now, year number 3. Look at the great, you know, success he's having right now, and the positivity that he's building within these guys and within his team. And then what I really like is being able to watch those younger guys play and get confidence and be able to understand and and know what the speed of the varsity game is like.
That's
a
going to
big
help
thing.
him. Going to help him next year for sure.
Yes.
Player of the game brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. Tough to choose, Ron, but if you had to give a player a game, I know I have mine. I'll let you go first, though.
I'm going to go with Haswell.
Haswell, not bad.
And, the reason why, once again, getting into the lineup, he got a hold of the ball. He was able to score 2 times, but he also had a lot of impact on defense, too.
I'm going Edgar Ortiz. He played safety, he played quarterback, he played on the line.
Yeah, can't argue that one either.
Coming back off a knee surgery, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Coach Rosenbrock finishing up his speech down there. We'll see if he can make his way.
I'm sure, again, there's a lot of things going on. 9 News is
yeah.
down there recording, and he's talking. Boy, it looks like the entire Brush
Student body
is down there. Even our middle school kids, I think, are mixed in there, too, and some of our elementary school kids. So what a great opportunity for our community to be down there experiencing that, and then also to be on Channel 9 News. So, I mean, I'm sure that 9 News is really enjoying that they had the chance to come out and see what it's like to play football in northeastern Colorado.
I think they like coming out to the Plains. I really do, because this is where the best football in the state is anyway.
Yeah.
And I think they know that, but you gotta feed the Denver market, and I understand that. But yeah, we got a backflip going on.
Woo!
Good grief.
That was Christian Strohmeyer.
That's an athlete right
That's
there.
an athlete. Yep, he's a long jumper in track and a sprinter, and so he's definitely athletic.
Brush takes the win, 62-0. We'll give Coach another minute here. Ron, I did remember something. I forgot to do this the last home game I did with you, but I wanted to congratulate you. 40 years with your wife, Cindy. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That is an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to you and your wife. That is great. That is awesome.
Yep, thank you. Been a great run. She's an amazing lady. 3 wonderful kids, 4 grandkids. I can't complain. I'm very blessed.
Absolutely. We'll see if Coach makes his way. Oh, he's dinking down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of congratulations going on down there, and a lot of people are tugging at him. So that's definitely a positive thing. And I think is Channel 9 down there. They are interviewing.
If they grab him,
who are they interviewing right now? I'm trying to see. Is it Jelani Thomas?
I don't know.
Looks like Jelani Thomas. They're interviewing him, or one of them anyway. So that's cool. Good job for Jelani. And if you watch Channel 9 News on Saturday morning, Preps and More, they'll be replaying. I'm sure this will be on there on Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, or around 7:45, I think, and then again at 8:45, and then I think they also have a repeat run again on Sunday morning. So if you weren't a chance to catch it out here or watch it on NHFS Network or also our YouTube channel, you can also catch the highlights there on 9 News tomorrow and Sunday.
Coach Rosenbrock just got mobbed by his kids, so I'm going to let him enjoy the moment. Brush takes the win, 62-0. They'll travel to Sterling next week for a league showdown with the Tigers. We'll be on the call. 7 o'clock kickoff from Sterling. That's going to be a great game. Thank you to Christine Rose back at the station doing a wonderful job. As always, for my partner Ron Albo, I'm Tyler Carmin. Thank you for tuning in to Brush Beat Digger Football on 1010 KSIR, KSR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. We will talk to you next week from Sterling. Get home safe, everybody.